Hi there, Whatim's here again, this time with a review for you of the Old Barrels Dark Fruit Cider. So, I had this bottle for quite a while, and then what happened was I was vaping, and then realised that I had pretty much this much left. So, decided that I should really make sure that I get a review out for this because it is a absolutely phenomenal juice. So the first thing that I want to point out is the fact that it is UK made, so it's done by the Yorkshire Vapor. So they are quite a well-known company. Well, I know them at least, so that means something because I don't know a lot of smaller sort of areas. So I would say that it's yeah, definitely one of the best sort of cider type juices that I've tried. So they've got like 6 different ones out, which I didn't realise before having a quick look into it. So they've got apple, they've got something called cider and black, they've got dark fruits, mango, pear, and strawberry and lime. So I've ordered the strawberry and lime because I quite like to give that a go. I don't drink alcohol anymore, however I used to, and I also do still enjoy sort of like a Copperberg zero alcohol. They do like strawberry and lime. They do a pear one as well, which I'm not too keen on, but they also do a mixed berries, and I thought that because I quite enjoyed the mixed berries, that something like this might be a good juice for me to try. So now available in both 50 and 100ml bottles. It's, as I say, it is UK made, and they're 70-30 in terms of VG/PG. So what I will do, I will give it a go, and I shall let you know exactly what I think. Or I know what I think, but just sort of a recap, if for lack of a better term. So still definitely getting the sort of the apple, because the way that they describe the flavour profile is it's like a traditional apple Herefordshire cider with the additions of dark fruits. They don't actually give you any hint as to what are the flavours you should be looking at, like that you're going to be getting in there. They just give you sort of like a sort of generic, it's in this group of fruits. So I get quite a bit of like blackberry, almost a little bit of raspberry, but I think there's also like some black currant in there as well. But effectively, it does just taste almost exactly like a Copperberg mixed berries. So the juice itself doesn't have any sort of coolada effect in there, which for me is a plus because I'm not a massive fan of that. But I mean, I guess if you have that, if you do like that, you can get some drops and then just pop them in there, and then it will add that extra cooling effect. So it'll be literally like drinking a crisp cider on a sunny day. But yeah, I think it's an extremely well made product. It's very well rounded. On the inhale, you're definitely still getting that sort of like that the undertone of the apple hit, but the more dominant flavors are that of like the sweeter fruits. And then on the exhale, it definitely leaves that sort of that cidery taste in your mouth, which I can't quite put into words, but I would like. Well, I hope you guys can sort of understand. Just if you ever have a cider, well, after you've had like a couple of mouthfuls and whatnot, and you put it down, you get. It's almost like as you get with beer, but that for cider. So it's very well constructed. As I said, you can get these in both 50 and 100ml bottles depending on where you're looking, but the packaging on them is I quite like the fact that it's relatively simple and to the point. Purple's my favourite colour, so purple will always go down in my good books. But yeah, it's a very, as I say, very well made, very Moorish juice. Yeah, so as I say, if it wasn't for the fact that I'd realised quite how little that I had left, I would have probably vaped it all and then had to happily order another bottle so that way I could do the review on it. But yeah, it's really nice. If you're going to be nicking it up to a 3, then add 2 Nick shots. I vape at like 1.5 and I use Nick salt, so just 1 shot in there for me. But yeah, as I say, really good juice. I will have another review up relatively soon because I've already ordered the strawberry and lime, so I'll be able to let you guys know what I think, and we'll know whether it is that this is sort of like the best juice in the range, or whether the other juices are actually equally as good, if not better. So once I've tried the strawberry and lime, I may even go to try the apple, and the mango cider seems to be one of quite a bit of interest for me because I've not tasted anything quite like that before, so it may be an interesting one to try. But depending on how I'm feeling about that at the time, I may get a 50ml bottle, I may get a 100ml bottle. If I get a 50ml and regret it, then so be it, but I'd rather do that than get 100ml of something I may not like, but that's by the by. So yeah, the review for today, as I say, was for the Old Barrels Dark Fruit Cider, and it literally I guess if there was an advert for this, I'd take the Ronsil advert, because it is exactly what it says. It is a wonderfully constructed, really well-rounded dark fruit cider that if anybody that likes that cidery taste, that cider flavour, it's definitely one up your street. And yeah, especially with the way that the weather's been at the moment, it's sort of like the perfect accompaniment for sort of like the warmer days and the hotter days. So yeah, hopefully you guys will try it out, and you'll enjoy it just as much as I have. And other than that, I shall sign out for now. Should wish you a very good day and very happy vaping. Stay safe.